What's up? What's going on? This is the What's on Tap show with me, George on Tap. I'm so sorry for if you clicked on my last show because it was on accident that I went ahead and did not turn on my microphone. So that show was just me in silence and you guys getting nothing out of it. So we had to delete that, come back in. These are going to be super short today because of that. I'm trying to get this content out before it's a little less relevant for you guys. So, the first thing I do want to talk about, and this is not going to be part of the clips, but I do want to say I saw the worst tweet I've ever seen in my life not too long ago about the Dodgers and Yankees World Series. And it's from at the Nels. And maybe a great guy. He's pro science, pro choice, and pro wrestling. So good for him. But he said a Dodgers Yankees World Series was the best possible outcome for MLB and the worst possible outcome for anyone who actually likes baseball. And he also said, I can't believe a tweet about the stupid Yankees and Dodgers is the one that goes off. I hate everything here. I mean, I don't know if he was joking here, but this is the greatest matchup I've ever seen. Otani, Judge, Soto, Mookie Betts. We have a ton of star power here, so I don't understand this take. Plain and simple. Major League Baseball got the best break they could possibly get, and the fans also did too. This is going to allow kids all around the world to see baseball. Japan, Asia is going to be watching very closely because of Otani. Aaron Judge, if he has a big series, Stanton, who's now a machine, modern day Babe Ruth in October, and it's just going to get people walking to the screen, trying to watch baseball and enjoying baseball. So I think everything about this World Series is great. There's nothing I don't like about it. I'm just glad that we got the best possible matchup we could possibly get: the Yankees versus Dodgers World Series. Let's talk about Patrick Mahomes. Look, we are obsessed as a society with stats, numbers, points. We love stat lines, especially now in the day of fantasy football. So, sure, fans see now Patrick Mahomes' stat line and they get a bit concerned. He has more interceptions than touchdowns. But, guys, watch the games, watch the tape. Patrick Mahomes gets things done. No, we aren't saying, oh, he just wins football games. This isn't Tim Tebow. This is Patrick Mahomes, ladies and gentlemen. You need a big play, he's going to make it. You need to win a game, he's going to win it. You need a call, the refs are going to make it. Totally kidding. But I just don't care what his stat line is. Go look at other teams that just lost all their weapons. They struggle. CJ Stroud for the Texans, 87 yards without Nico Collins. I think around 87 yards, maybe a little more. Teams that lose their weapons, well, they lose. Mahomes simply doesn't. Let's examine. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, man, I don't know what to tell you. They played the San Francisco 49ers, who, of course, wanted revenge for losing another Super Bowl to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he just dominated the field. We saw two quarterbacks, Mahomes and Purdy. One was pretty, one wasn't. And Mahomes was a pretty one. Sure, his numbers didn't fly off the stat sheet. But look beyond the numbers. Look at the intangibles. He lost Rasheed Rice, his best wide receiver. A few years ago, he loses Tyreek Hill. They win back-to-back Super Bowls. Isaiah Pacheco's gone. Kareem Hunt off the streets. I don't know if he was working at Foot Locker or something. He comes in is just magical. Patrick Mahomes makes everyone around him better. He's a leader. He is what we saw with Tom Brady in the 2000s with the Patriots. It's like a complete opposite trajectory between their two careers. Because the early Brady was winning games like Mahomes is winning now, squeaking him out, making the big play, and then just getting things done to win games. Then later on in his career, he got Randy Moss, he got more weapons, he got Gronk, then he started putting up monster numbers. Mahomes has done it the complete opposite. He started off with the monster numbers, the huge stats, the 50 plus touchdowns in a season. Now he's not a game manager, but he's managing the games. And that's why Patrick Mahomes, once this playoffs start in what now, 10 more weeks left of regular season, flip a switch. The offense will be fine. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are one of, maybe the best teams in the NFL. They're either first or second, but I'll tell you something. They have a path to the Super Bowl, and that's all Mahomes wants. And if it has to go through Arrowhead, beware the rest of the AFC. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions' Jared Goff. It's become pretty obvious what the Detroit Lions are going to do. They are going to march nice and steadily, taking that march towards New Orleans to go to the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not saying it's guaranteed or anything, but they are on that right path. They might have the best quarterback in the NFC. They have the best roster in the NFC. They beat the Vikings without Aiden Hutchinson. But that path to the Super Bowl starts with Jared Goff, who's making plays like a video game right now. In his last 4 games, the Detroit Lions have more touchdowns with 18 than incomplete passes with 15. It's insanity. Jared Goff gets no love usually. The Rams quit on him, despite him going to the Super Bowl. He had one bad game in the Super Bowl, and Sean McVay shipped him to football purgatory, the Detroit Lions. Well, he's the leader of one of the best teams in the NFL. What's he doing now? Well, nothing other than helping the team have a 5-1 record and soaring all the way to 4th in MVP odds. And in the NFL, to be fair, he should be the MVP today. Let's examine what Jared Goff is doing. All right, so Jared Goff is on fire right now, as are the Detroit Lions. And I just kind of want to talk about Jared Goff here and go through some numbers that will show you just how borderline insane Jared Goff has been. This team is great because of Jared Goff. They could be good without him, but they're great with him. Let's look at some of his numbers under pressure. Passing yards second, yards per attempt first, completion percentage first, over expected 9.6, passer rating 125.7. I already told you they have more touchdowns than incompletions in their last 4 games. In his last 10 quarters, 48 for 55. 48 for 55, guys, for 763 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, no picks. In his last 4 games, 76 for 91, 1,086 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, a reception touchdown, no picks, 144.8 passer rating, and a 4.0 record. Goff has posted a 140 plus passer rating in 3 straight games, something only 3 quarterbacks have ever done. And he's done it at Arizona, which is a road game. They do have bad corners. Home against Seattle, which I have to say we were banged up. I'm a Seahawks fan. At Dallas, who is kind of a mess right now, but at Minnesota, who has one of the best defenses in the NFL. So these are not flukes. I know that schedule doesn't seem like absurdly insane, but these are not flukes by Jared Goff. And if the season ended right now, Jared Goff should be the MVP of the NFL. All right, guys, thank you for watching. This has been the George on Tap, What's on Tap and Sports Show. Sorry for the very, very short show. I had to re-record it because I forgot to turn on my mic last time. It's on now. We'll see you guys tomorrow.